Hello, this is Miss Cherry de la Creme. I'm going to be answering some questions today that have been sent in by different fans. Thank you very much. The first question is, which do you enjoy more? The process of getting fat or the result of being fat? So I would have to say I enjoy the process more than the result. I love the whole aspect of the hedonism of it all, the greediness, the lovingly eating the food, the act of feeding somebody. So I don't care how fat you get after that. I just love the thought of tempting somebody, maybe tempting them off their diet, tempting them away from the gym. The thought of them getting really lazy and just being as greedy as possible. That is what I enjoy most. Question 2. How much does the control aspect of feeding and fattening excite you on a scale of 1 to 10? What do you like controlling the most? Time, food, amount, type of food, etc. So I would have to say, and this might come as a surprise to some of you, I am actually quite submissive as a feeder. The control aspect doesn't really turn me on very much. Sometimes it does if I'm in the mood for it. But I prefer to be led by the person who I'm feeding. I certainly don't enjoy micromanaging somebody's food intake. I don't want to be responsible for the amount of calories they eat. I think they are quite capable of making that decision themselves. And this all ties in with the consent side of things. I think if you're wanting somebody to mother you, if you've got mother issues, or you want to be very tightly controlled, then that doesn't really do anything for me, I'll be totally honest. Question 3. What aspects of being fat excite you the most? I have to say I love a good belly, a lovely rounded belly. I love seeing somebody's body change, develop, just slowly become more out of shape. And I just love the thought of them becoming more lazy and just giving in to their greed and just becoming the pig that they really want to be. I love it when they finally give up denial that they can actually control this thing and just give in and just want to fulfill their fantasies. I love that. Question 4. If you enjoy the fattening process, what part of the process excites you the most? So, as I've already mentioned, I love the hedonism. I love somebody being greedy. I love somebody planning a whole day where they either go and visit several drive-thrus or order in the food or just go and do a massive shop around the supermarket. I think that is so hot. And then I love the thought of them maybe putting on one of my videos, listening to my voice, and then stuffing all that food down. And then I love the thought of them rubbing their belly and it getting somebody excited afterwards. That is just amazing. Question number 5, I think this is. What is my ultimate fantasy? So I think I've mentioned this on previous videos. I love the idea of winning the lottery, going and buying maybe a hotel or some sort of conference facilities, and just, like a weekend retreat where I can set up a fat farm and just ship in just shed loads, van loads of food and packing that place full of piggies, greedy piggies, having a whole team of slaves and just pampering those pigs while they're lying on their beds and they don't have to move, just that every need is taken care of. That would be my fantasy. They could go away, just have every desire catered for, and just leave much heavier and much happier. That is my ultimate fantasy. So next question, what is the best way for a feedee to tease you or get you excited? I'm not going to tell you that. I can't tell you all my secrets. But I'll tell you one thing. There was an article I read back in, it was about probably 6 years ago, that got me back into feederism. I'd had a break of it for many years for personal reasons. But as I've mentioned, this isn't something you can step away from easily. Anyway, I read this article. The headline was, it was in one of the trashy UK magazines, Take a Break or something like that. And it had the headline, Fattened for Christmas. And it had a woman who looked like a butterball turkey, and how she'd met somebody online and they'd met, and he was a feedee, and he encouraged her to eat more and more, and he became a feeder, and I found that so hot. And that was it. It just ignited something in me again, and I just knew that I had to go and explore this side of my personality again, that I could not, it wasn't something I could easily leave behind. So next question, would you ever want the tables to be turned, i.e. being fed and fattened by someone myself? The answer is no. I don't want to put on weight, but I want you to put on weight, baby. So no, it makes me laugh when I get men, especially feeders, that try and encourage me to eat more, because you are just wasting your time, baby. Next question. Do you enjoy fattening people by yourself, or would you want other feeders to help? So I would find that really hot, actually. I would love to do a feeding session with another person. Just two feeders onto one helpless little porky pig. That would be so hot, baby. Final question for now. Would you like to fatten more than one person at a time? Yes, absolutely. I have the privilege to speak to many pigs. Unfortunately, I can't help as many as I want. But yeah, sure. I would love to fatten more than one person at a time. I would love to do a session where I've got about 3 or 4 pigs in a room, and they are all getting fed at the same time. I'd love to do that. So there are some questions. If you have any more questions, send them in to me. So this is Cherry de la Creme. Keep eating, keep gaining, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye for now.